Coming up on the stage next. This guy burst onto the scene last year. He's making waves. Dressed very nicely in that white suit of his. Give it up for Pierce!
That's my brother. How's it going? Well, hello, everybody. Hi. Now, this is normally the part where I come on stage and I do my intro joke. Usually they play a little bit of music, then I come up and I say a joke that everybody loves. But the problem we're dealing with here is we're talking about it at a convention in LA. We're dealing with a diverse crowd. Not everybody's gonna like the same thing, but it's okay. Because I have created a couple of special jokes for each of the groups out here. So, we're going to take this from the top. ¿Cómo están? Todo el mundo, ríen a esos gringos que no hablan el español. Estos gringos aprendieron japonés. ¿Cómo si les ayudará algún día? Yo soy Naruto, créalo, créalo. Bien útil, pinche pendejos. Okay, so we just got one group out of the way. So now it's time to go to the next group of people. What the fuck's up, Welcome to Def Jam Comedy! Hey yo, somebody tell me what's up with that Naruto bullshit? He comes up like, believe it. And I'm like, I don't know. Because the last time I saw a ninja wearing orange throwing up some hand signs, I was in prison! Okay then. So it seems like we managed to accomplish the right thing for those two groups. This last group, this represents the rest of you. Konnichiwa. So like, wouldn't it be like totally Sugoi if like Sasuke and Sephiroth got into a fight and instead of fighting they were kissing? That would be totally kawaii desune. Right, give it up to my brother the DJ. Thank you very much, Ed. All right, now we can get into actual jokes. Now then, how many Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya fans does it take to screw in a light bulb? How many? One, but they'll do that shit way out of order. How many Lucky Star fans does it take to screw in a light bulb? How many? Trick question, perverts like it in the dark. How many AM Squared fans does it take to screw in a light bulb? Both of them. All right, here's a familiar favorite. Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo. Bukkake. See, it's great because you're all like boo-hoo, and I'm all like boo-cocky, and you're all like, oh. I thought I was gonna make a joke about crime. Nope, semen. Now, I actually told that joke once before. A girl came up to me afterwards. She was like, hey, I really dig your semen joke. I want to share it with all my friends and just spread it all over. Yeah, so I initially missed the part where she said joke. So I'm all like, well, this comedian shit's starting to pay off. Don't worry, that's not true. That's just the version I told the cops. Yeah. But I'm a big fan of anime. I've gotten into the anime game pretty early. Started off with Dragon Ball Z like all the rest of the folk. You know, wake up at 6 a.m., learn how to speak Spanish, that's how it works. No, but the thing is that like back then, I mean nowadays you guys have the internet. So that means if you wanted to find something that was like, what's the next thing coming out for Dragon Ball Z, you could just go to the net. I had to do it with word of mouth. And somebody always fucked up something. So like, I remember, we were having conversations like, yeah, the guy's gonna charge up, his hair turns blonde, and they turn into what they call a Mega Saiyan. Yeah, but then he goes into his neck suddenly, and like, he grows like this really long hair, except he loses all his pubic hair. Yo, forget all that other stuff. I heard in his final form, his fourth form, he powers up so strong, he turns black. Now, it's supposed to be that his hair turns black, but that makes so much sense to me. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's stronger, he's cool, he's faster, and he's more dangerous. Yeah. And then a friend of mine is just like, well, if he could be super strong all the time, how come he doesn't just do it all the time? I'm like, because you don't want to be black all the time. Hey, it's true. Take it from a half and half. Can you cooperate for me? The thing is that sometimes it's one of those things that just comes in handy. Sometimes you're going to be black, sometimes you're going to be white. You just want to find that little right moment. Now, I bet there's a whole bunch of illegal Mexicans who wish that they could go Super Saiyan. Because you have Lemire coming by, and then you just go, oh, I'm blonde, walk on by, I'm blonde. Chicas, you gotta be careful. If you power up a little bit too strong, you lose the eyebrows, and they'll be like, oh, there they are. Yeah. All right, I'm getting the red light, so I'm just gonna cut ahead to the chase. You know, there's a lot of companies that won't really show anime. And it's strange because they're saying it's because it doesn't make money. But all I have to do is what they do in Japan. You know, have yourself some sponsorships, you know, some grande sponsor, okarishimasu. So it would be so easy. It'd be like, you're watching Dragon Ball Z, brought to you by Ricolite throat lozenges. Now you can scream as loud as they do. Or, you're watching Gurren Lagann. Brought to you by Kleenex tissues. Whether you're wiping away your manly tears or fapping the Yoko, Kleenex is the tissue for you. And last but not least, you're watching Hetalia. Brought to you by marijuana. Marijuana. Now you can enjoy watching Hetalia.